Hello, everyone. Jenny here from Thrive Together NDIS events, and I am here with another one of our amazing exhibitors, Tal Evans from Majestic Computer Technology. Welcome, Tal.
Hi, Jenny. Thanks for having me.
Now, what is Thrive Together? It's an event taking place on the 29th of April where NDIS providers and everyone working in and around the NDIS ecosystem coming together to build relationships, collaborate, and look at how they can work together to make 1 + 1 = 100, help businesses thrive, help NDIS participants thrive, and really just make the world a better place. We all know that collaboration is essential in the sector, and that's what this is all about. So we will have lots of exhibitors there sharing all different services, NDIS providers, as well as service providers to the NDIS sector. Now, that is exactly what Majestic Computer Technology is. Tal, would you like to introduce the business and what you do within the NDIS sector?
Yes, I'd love to, Jenny. So, look, as you've already introduced, we're a technology firm. And what that means is that we work with partner with service providers in the NDIS sector and more broadly in the healthcare sector to essentially take away any kind of friction that they've got in the context of use of technology to help them ensure that they're addressing compliance issues around privacy and safety and privacy laws and so on. Um, to ensure that the technology systems that they're using are intuitive and that both their staff internally and clients, where appropriate, are able to use those effectively so that we're minimizing friction effectively. To ensure that the systems that they're using are NDIS and compliant from a legal from an NDIS compliance requirement, I should say, to encourage and promote the introduction of new technologies that are going to help NDIS providers do what they want to do and love to do best. Which is work with participants and work with clients, not necessarily work to support their computer systems. A number of times we've heard NDIS providers tell us that they feel like they're working for their IT systems instead of their IT systems working for them. If I had $1 for each one of those instances, it would be amazing. So, look, the reality is, Jenny, there are lots of products out there in the market. And it's very hard for someone who is not all that technology savvy to understand what choices to make. And once you make a choice, it's difficult to change because you start putting data into it and you're almost married to it. So we help make all of these processes more seamless. We help with selection of systems. We help with implementation of systems. We help with project management around that process. We, of course, manage all of our clients' IT environments. So I'm referring to the infrastructure pieces here. And we take away stuff that slows you down. We take double handling of data where you've got systems that are not necessarily talking to each other and lots of things that you have to enter twice. So to put the automation in place to enter stuff from one system into another
Now
magically.
that's magic. When I talk to NDIS providers, I know that there's a lot of frustration in that area. And with the way that the payments work in NDIS, they really need to keep themselves lean and efficient. And utilizing technology to the maximum is really a massive competitive advantage. And it really, for many, is about survival. So really looking at how you can use technology to really help you run an efficient and less stressful operation. And you
Yeah,
could put
and look, and survive and thrive. I think beyond survival,
absolutely.
businesses get to a certain point where um, NDIS providers are managing multiple funding sources, and that gets tricky sometimes as well. So how do you go about making sure that you're investing in the right technology for your particular state, for your
Yeah.
point of maturity, for your level of growth, for your growth expectations, and what have you? How do you make sure that you're scaling, that your systems are scaling with you? In fact, I would argue that systems need to stay one step ahead of where you're at, so they're not hindering your growth.
Absolutely, absolutely. Um, I think it's a service that's so critical for the sector. It's critical for every sector, but especially this one. So we really look forward to seeing you on the 29th of April, and look forward to seeing you. Please register for the event. It is free to attend the event. Come along, meet people, be open-minded, have conversations, and start the relationship process. See you there.